Hello friends, followers, channel members. Oh, do you know, this is one of the reasons I don't like timed streams. It's because usually whenever I'm trying to work to a specific time, something goes wrong and crashes. And to be honest, that's kind of what we've got at the moment. The simulator loaded fine, and then I spawned in to the stand that I'd planned with the call sign, the flight number, etc. that we got. Somebody had, someone else was using it. Someone nicked my call sign. How annoying. And the stand that we were at for the gate. So I just went to head back to the main menu and load back in, and it hung on the main menu. So I'm having to restart the simulator, but yeah, there we go. So sorry guys, we're going to be missing those connecting flights. Hopefully Stockholm is your final destination. We'll get you there eventually. But I thought, well, you know what, whilst we're just waiting for things to load back up, let's come and talk rubbish. It is Friday. It's our Friday afternoon stream, and this should be a great chilled out stream as well. It's a giveaway stream. It's sponsored by ORBX, of course, and ORBX very kindly donating 2 copies for giveaway today. One Prague Airport, one of the Stockholm Arlanda. So we will look forward to that. And at the moment, I also think that we've got some interesting weather in Stockholm. We've got an RNAV approach as well planned. Runway 8, I think. I have never, ever landed on runway 8 in Stockholm. But that is, according to the ATIS information I saw a moment ago, that's what we can expect. So, yeah, that'll be good fun. So we'll check that out when it's good and ready. Right, yeah, Microsoft Flight Simulator is still reloading. Yeah, typical. But yeah, if you're not new to the channel, you'll know I never do pre-planned streams just because, well, things inevitably go wrong, don't they? But there you are. Anyway, guys, welcome on board. Hope you are all doing well today. So good morning to our channel members. I keep saying good morning. It's not. It's the afternoon, isn't it? Hey Irish, hey Wally, hey Elliot, Nolex, Miles, Joe, Christopher Shaw. As he's here as well. UK Sim Violet, hey Liana, good to see you. Barry Bartson, hello Barry, great that you're on board as well. Hey Fruit Bat, Dave Butler's here too. Von McLean, Pedro, DC Gert, Terry Ash, Mon Lima as well. Joe, good to see you. I promise, Joe, I will get you to your connecting flight. It might not just be the flight you were planning on connecting to, which is exactly what happened to me in America, wasn't it? Yeah, it's all fine. Right, and welcome to everybody else. Our stream is exclusively on YouTube today as well for this giveaway. The prerequisite to be able to be eligible for the giveaway as well is you just need to be a subscriber to the channel, which you know, pop your hands up now if you're not a channel subscriber. I'm hopeful there probably won't be too many. So yeah, just chat amongst yourselves, and I promise we'll get ourselves up, running and sorted as soon as possible. I've got a nice cup of tea in the flask here, so that should keep me going for the next couple of hours. The flight time today is about 1 hour 37, something like this, and the real world flight departed about an hour ago, something like that. So we are mimicking that real world flight as well. So let me just see how we're doing. Looks like it's starting up okay now, so that should be fine. All right, guys, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start getting ourselves loaded in to the gorgeous Prague airport. For those of you who have not yet seen this airport, it's lovely, absolutely gorgeous, and Stockholm airport as well is indeed very, very nice. So looking forward to showing that off for you as well in a few moments. So let me just carry on setting up, and I will leave you to enjoy our usual introduction. So we'll get that rolling. Okay, guys, I'll see you in a couple of minutes, just once I've finished setting this up. Thanks for coming on board, and I shall see you soon. Right guys, thank you so much. Welcome back. Thank you for your patience. Yeah, as I say, bit of a pain getting stuff sorted this afternoon, but we're here, we're in the briefing room, and we are ready to take our Eurowings aircraft, as it is. I'm going to be taking that across north up to Stockholm or London, so we'll do our usual stuff. I've not even yet, I don't think, had a chance to pin the operational flight plan into the chat, have I? So bear with me 1 second. Let me get that in for you guys. So that is coming up now, if anyone wants to follow along and check that out. There it is. Yeah, that's it. Oh, when things go wrong and you're against the clock, it's so easy to forget things, but I think that's it. We're back on board, and we're ready. Awesome. Do you know what? Although, just excuse me 1 minute. Yeah, I got a right pain in the side of my leg. Like, what the heck is that? I've been picking up rubbish and toys and that after the kids. I've got a massive bouncy ball in my pocket and it just fallen to the bottom. I was sat on it. That was painful. I don't want that for the next couple of hours. I'm sorry about that. All right, let's have a look then at our operational flight plan as we get going. Today we are Eurowings 4236. Let's get that up the top banner as well so you guys can see that as well. From LKPR up to ESSA, and yeah, Eurowings 4236, and that should now be at the top for you guys to see as well. There we are. All right, let's grab our operational flight plan then and see what we've got. We're not actually scheduled to depart for about half an hour, a little over half an hour, so we're okay. We're not doing too bad. So let's have a quick look. What do we got? About 14 tons payload. Shear rate looks good. Takeoff weight is already above maximum landing weight, so that's interesting. Cost index of 4. Yeah, I'm sure Eurowings don't use 4. Well, I don't know. They might do. They're not low cost, are they, Eurowings? They're sort of kind of that sort of middle of the range spectrum. We've got a nice tailwind as well, which is pushing us up there this afternoon. Tropopause below 40,000 feet, so that's quite low. Looking to depart runway 24, and yeah, the arrival for runway 08, which is a new one on me. So we'll look forward to that. Let's have a look at the fuel. 7.5 tons. CNR is 3.2. Gothenburg is the alternate. I'm not sure how realistic that is, to be honest. I'm not too up on Eurowings operations, but yeah, there we go. Quick look at the flight plans. Nothing jumps out at us there. More is fine. The oh my word, look at that. Right, well, Gothenburg is a useless destination. It's the weather there looks very, very borderline, doesn't it? So I'm thinking perhaps we should probably pick another one. ESSV is probably the better option, so we're probably going to have a look at what extra fuel difference that would mean. So ESSV, let's have a quick check and see. Or we're going to have enough fuel. We actually need less fuel to get there than we would Gothenburg. So yeah, that is wonderful. We'll take that all day long. I'm just going to make a quick note of that though when I fill the flight plan in. I'm changing our primary alternate because the weather in Gothenburg is shocking. The weather then in Stockholm though, that looks nice. Just a tiny little crosswind. That's nothing, is it, that? Ceiling 1,200 and visibility of 4 kilometers. And that's fine. Let's keep on going. Let's have a look at the weather brief. So Stockholm is what's the date today? It's the 25th. Oh, 0805. Okay, that's why runway 8 is in use. Broken 600 and becoming scattered. Chance of rain as well. So rain dropping the visibility down. Yeah, we'll still be able to get in. I'm pretty certain of that. The winds are so light as well, so it's not like they will get up to a point where we're going to struggle to get in, so that's fine. There is our flight route. That's quite a nice scenic route, that, isn't it? Ooh, what we got here? Isolated embedded cumulonimbus clouds up to 45,000 feet. Okay, might have to avoid those. And then on the descent, what have we got? We've got turbulence and icing. So that could keep the keep us a little bit busy as we avoid those. 11 Clammy, thank you so much, kicking off our stream today with a £4.99 super chat, saying a very nice 100 knot tailwind from Gatwick to Stockholm. ETA is 1400 to let me know how it goes. Well, do you know what? Now we're looking at the map, you can absolutely see where you're getting that. The jet stream is pushing you all the way. That is awesome for you then today, saving all that fuel. But 11 Clark, thank you so much for your very kind donation. Really generous, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for your support. So yeah, that's the weather we've got. We're just got mainly a crosswind, a bit of a tailwind, but mainly a crosswind. So the fuel we're going to take, particularly with that, we've got less fuel on the plug fuel that I'm going to need, just because of the alternate that I'm going to be taking. So that's quite handy. So really, we probably don't need too much more, because we're going to sign up. Peel it off from the alternate fuel, so we'll go with. You know, we could probably take, if we take 7.6, we can take 7.6, which is going to be fine for us today. Okay, good. Let's have a look at the maps, see what we've got in on the charts then. So Prague, we're very familiar with it. What we will do though is we'll take the drone camera out, just for in case you are not used to this airport. We'll take the drone camera out, and then you guys can have a little look and see what the airport looks like, because yeah, it is a highly detailed airport. But yeah, we're here. We're parked at the north apron around here. I want to say we're at Charlie. I want to say something like Charlie 19. Let me grab the charts for the parking stands. Where are you? Yep, not those. There we go. Alpha, sorry, 19 Alpha. I think that's where we're parked today. So yeah, that's not a long taxi. We can even probably sneak out on Bravo, which will save us a bit of time as well. So that's also well and good. The departure we're planning is VATSIM for the Fenix for Mike, which is this one, which is a nice turn once we're above 1700 feet, straight out to the right, no speed restrictions. That's always good. A couple of other things to just grab while we're in the briefing room then. So transition altitude is 5,000 feet. What's the initial climb on this one? Also 5,000 feet. And MSA for us this afternoon is 3,600. Wonderful. Okay, we'll go find our aircraft then, and we'll have a little look at the airport as well as we go. So yeah, there we are. Right, should we go and have a drive around the airport with the drone cam and show this airport off? This is the airport, the first of the giveaways that we will be doing. This is the one that we will be giving away. We'll be giving away Prague first. So let's just have a little look at this airport. We are on VATSIM as well, so any other aircraft that you see here are VATSIM traffic. But yeah, this is it. This is it. We've got an Air France just pushed back down there. We've got Scandinavian as well, and this is one of those airports which I think do sort of the visuals really well, both inside and outside. And I say that because inside you probably don't want too much there hogging down PC resources. We know Pyrgi do amazing stuff on the inside, but the great thing about their airports is you can actually see it from the apron, so it makes sense for those guys to have it. Love that. We're just what am I advertising on the channel right now? Vogue, the fashion Bible, and the National Theatre. That's quite neat. But let's have a look inside. Are we in the control tower? See, we've not got transparent glass, so I don't actually expect there to be very much in there. No, which is fine, because well, if you can't see it, then why bother? But if we have a little look through inside, if you want to, I believe, and get up to the right level. Let's see. yeah, so this is what I mean. They haven't done lots of sort of internal stuff, because when you're on the apron you can't see it, the way that they've sort of done the glass and things, so it's not going to hog down your PC resources. Obviously you can see inside the jetways and things, which makes sense, so it's just been done really nice. And obviously Prague is quite a big airport. You've got the main terminal and stuff over there. And we've also got sort of like the more private side of the airfield over here as well. So let's have a quick look at this. Is the scenery heavy on FPS? I don't think so. No more than any other, to be honest with you. Love that. The tail stuck out of the open doors of the hangar. So I guess we'll see what it's actually like when we're sort of travelling around and taxiing around the airport and setting everything up inside. But yeah, this is it. This is our first airport giveaway scenery that we will be giving away. The beautiful Prague airport as well. So just, I think, kind of the right amount of detail. Everything that you need to see, you can see. Right, should we get back to our aircraft then? Right, so here we go, taking over from the previous flight crew. So let's check everything is as it should be. Let's see, so yeah, it should be down to captain. External power is on, APU is off, pumps are off, seatbelt signs are off. That's all well and good. Navigation logo lights there on, aren't they? Yes, good. And I just want to check spoilers, flaps, squawking, standby 2000, acupressure is fine. Okay, good. Right, before we go any further, we need to grab the latest ATIS. Now, I don't think there's any ATC on at the moment, so we're going to have to use the tablet for this, which is okay. Where's my pen gone? Right, what we got at the moment, so winds 240 at 11, that's confirming runway 24 for departure then. Visibility is 10 kilometers or more. We've got light showers of rain, few towering cumulus as well at 5,000 feet. Temperature is 27, QNH is 1012, and it's becoming cav okay. Alright, let's just have a quick butcher's what's happening in Stockholm then whilst we're on the ground here. Oh, that's okay, that's actually better than originally forecast, so that's nice. Okay, alright, well we can get rid of that. We've also got VATSIM ATC on as well. I don't know if it'll be there when we get there. So let's get cracking. QNH is 1012, and come down to the ACP. Guard frequency. Yeah, previous crew not monitoring the guard frequency. We are now.
Ground to cockpit.
Ah, ground crew are here. Hello, yeah, it's cockpit, go ahead.
Hi, Captain. Microphone check, please.
We read you loud and clear.
Loud and clear. Okay, Captain. Radio check is complete. We'll contact you when we're ready to start loading.
Okay, thanks.
Ground to cockpit.
Hello.
Hi, Captain. Just a quick update to let you know that we've started loading. We'll contact you again once we're done.
Okay, thank you. Wonderful. So, ground are loading. We can probably expect passengers to start boarding pretty soon as well, so we'll get GSX to start that up. Right, just turn down the brightness on some of these displays. With the latest Fenix update, they've really made these bright, so you don't have to have them turned up full all the time, which is quite nice. I only want them really full if you've got the sun sort of shining on them. We'll get rid of the first officer's tablet because he doesn't need that. Alright, that all looks good then. So, let's do our checks and we'll start getting the box set up. Right, so IRS position, we've got 3 nav greens, aircraft status, right engines, right air cycle, wonderful. So let's do our init request. Madam, to be able to participate in the giveaway, you just need to be a subscriber to the channel. That's all you need to do. Christian, will I do a manual thrust landing now we're in Eurowings? Hell no, I'm still flying easy sops. Same rubbish, different livery. That's pretty much how I'm working today. Let's grab our operational flight plan then. I'm just see when they're going to start loading actually. Let's give them a call, see if they're ready to start getting everyone on board. If they're going to pick up an answer, where are they? We'll start filling this in.
Hi, Captain.
Oh, hey, how long until you're ready to start boarding?
I need to speak to security, so I'll let you know what's happening in a moment.
Alright then, thank you. Shouldn't be too long. Right, our flight number today then is EGW4236. Cost index of 4, which is a travesty. Temperature is 28 degrees, that's nice. And Tropo is 39,162. For the cabin crew interaction, ground interaction, it's self-loading cargo that we're using today. We've got the wind, so we'll get that sorted. Clear that. Just clear the scratch pad messages, that's it. And the IRS in it, so where are my charts? So, yeah, I think we're stand 19 alpha, so that is 56.4 north, 14.15.8 west. Yeah, that makes sense. And cruising today flight level 350 with a temperature of 50 or minus 50. Alright, so our flight plan, we're going to be departing runway 24 Fenix for Mike, all the way down at the bottom. There we go, and then the arrival into Arlander is Niluk 2 Sierra, and that's going to be the RNAV for runway 8. There is a localizer approach there as well. Should do the localizer in an FLS landing. What was the star? Forgotten now. Niluk 2 Sierra. There it is. I've got no veer in there, so fair enough. Right, how long is that? We've got 645 miles there, we've got 643 miles there. Let's just double check that. Yep, so that is the route to begin with. And then as we fly north. There we go, that looks good. Just zoom in on that and just double check it. Yeah, perfect. And just double check that RNAV chart. Hello?
Hi, Captain. We'd like to speak to terminal staff to find out if they're ready for us to board the passengers. Can we open the door?
Yeah, certainly.
Thanks very much.
So that begins at Pasig, whatever it is, and it's there in the box. So, yeah, that's fine. Wonderful. Alright then, so init B page to come. What have we got? 0 fuel weight. Have we got a preliminary check? Hello?
Hi, Captain. We're ready to start boarding. Are we okay to begin?
Yes, please do.
Great. I'll let the rest of the crew know and we'll get started as soon as the passengers start arriving. It could be a few minutes yet, though. All stations were about to start boarding.
Right, let's have a look at the preliminary load sheet and we'll get stuff in then. So our 0 fuel weight is 57.58. C of G 32.2. Now, fuel for the alternate. I need to do some maths now. We said we were changing our alternate, so I actually need to go in the in A page and change that. We're changing our alternate to ESSV, aren't we? Which needed about 800 kilograms less. So alternate fuel is 2.1. Let's call it 2. Let's call it 1. Let's call it 1.2 tons. Then we'll do that. But let me just also update, yeah, because the alternate's still got Gothenburg in there, hasn't it? So we'll just change that to ESSV. There we go. Okay, fuel planning. .4, and we're telling ground we want 7.6, so that gives us then a takeoff weight of 65.4 and an extra 36 minutes of thinking time should we need it for whatever reason. Landing weight 61.6, that's fine, and a takeoff CFG of 30.3. Good stuff. Right, let's do our takeoff performance calculations then with all that in mind. So, runway 24 for departure. Did it say it was raining here a minute ago? I think it did, didn't it? I don't actually know if it's raining in the sim, but that rain might come a little bit later on, so we will use wet figures. Yeah, look, light showers of rain, so in that case, it's prudent to use wet figures for our departure today. So, flaps 1, anti-ice off, packs off, takeoff weight 65 and 0.4, takeoff CFG is 30.3. Grab that weather. Intersection data, yeah, if we could take Bravo, that'll save us a little bit of time. Nice shorter taxi. And there we go, 129, 140, 143. Interestingly enough, can we try flaps 2? Just calculate that, see if we get a higher flex. Save a bit more engine wear and tear. Oh no, it actually made no difference. That's strange. Okay, we'll go back to flaps 1 then. Right, pop that in. So 129, 140, and 143. Transition altitude, as we saw in the briefing room, is 5,000 feet. It's flaps 1, and the flex is 63. Thrust reduction, acceleration values. Let's check this out then. Good old SimSmart for that. LKPR. Runway 24. That's an uphill slope for departure. Now obviously I'm not entering the correct values here because I'm not in a Neo today. I don't need a takeoff performance calculation. We've just done that, so I'm throwing any old figures in here. And this is what I'm after. So thrust reduction acceleration value 2658, 2658. That's all fine. Engine out to 158. Update that. There we go. And the engine out procedure is standard 2,800 feet, right turn to Ureju. So we can get that in the secondary flight plan. Tony, does the Fenix if we have the wrong thrust selection values? Tony, for the most part, no. It's pretty accurate. The only place where it falls down, Tony, is if the airport is noise abatement 1 instead of noise abatement 2. If you're unsure what that means, I do have a video tutorial on the channel explaining the difference between noise abatement 1 and noise abatement 2. So all the figures in the Fenix box are all for noise abatement 2 departures. If you go to an airport that uses noise abatement 1, then yeah, it's not correct, which is why I check it with SimSmart. So, what am I doing? Right turn to Ureju. Okay, so, I'll tell you what I'll do. So, okay, PR, out on a heading of, what's our departure heading? It's 240. This is a standard straight out engine out SID, so we'll pop that at 15 miles out. Oh, it didn't like that. Now, has that just created place bearing distance 1? I think it might have done. Place bearing distance 01. Can we pop that in? See if it has made that. Just didn't store it. Yeah, there we go. And Erasu. Check I've spelled that right. ERASU. Yep. That goes in here. And we enter the hold. 061 left turns. There we go. And then obviously from the hold in Erasu, we want to come back to LKPR. That's going to be a setup for the arrival back to ILS runway 24 here in Prague. No start. And I think Erasu is a veer here as well. Yes, there it is. Look, top one. Awesome. Right, let me just check that out to make sure it all makes sense. Yep, straight out, place bearing distance 01, right and turn, Erasu, there's the hold, and there's the ILS approach back in. Good stuff. Now, no air traffic control around, so I think we are going to be on our own for that. So let's do the brief then, starting as we always do with the weather. We've just checked on that, so winds 240-11, nice headwind as we're taking off. Visibility is 10 kilometers or more. We've got light showers of rain in the vicinity. Towering cumulus 5,000 feet, so managed to avoid those as we depart out. We've also got isolated embedded cumulonimbus en route and a bit of turbulence and icing as we come into Stockholm a little bit later on. Nice tailwind pushing us all the way though. Aircraft is type A320. Only thing that's broken is the weather radar. No times that affect our departure today. Threats to be aware of. Not really any, actually, to be honest. Here in Prague, you should always think, well, there should be at least one threat, but I guess short taxi, that might be the biggest threat. Because we're doing a short taxi, then no need to do a single engine taxi out. The only other threat, I suppose, is we've got lots of traffic on ground and no ATC, so it's a bit of a free-for-all. But yeah, that's probably the only thing. So let's talk about that taxi then. We're 19 Alpha, we're going to push back facing north on Juliet. We'll taxi Juliet Hotel Bravo, holding Fentry runway 24. Just marking this down actually. Juliet Hotel and then Bravo. Runway 24, that's fine. The departure, we had a quick look in the briefing room, but just to confirm, it's straight out once above 1700 feet. It's right hand turn as we're on the Venox 4 mic. Takes us straight up to Venox, and we have not got any speed restrictions, so we'll clean up the aircraft and accelerate away on schedule. Initial climb clearance is 5,000 feet. So that's all fine. Let's go through the box so you guys can check that out as my PMs, so to speak. So just confirming in the box, we've got Prague 24, Venox 4 mic, Radnav page. We can hard tune the OKL if we so wish. That's the Prague VOR. Progress page, flight 350 is planned, 36 is optimum, so that's fine, we can get rid of that straight away. Speeds 129, 140, 143, clean is 207, transition altitude 5,000 feet, we're doing a flaps 1 departure today, flex 63, thrust direction acceleration is about 2,700 feet, noise abatement 2 procedure, engine out however is 2,158, so call it 2,200 feet. Takeoff weight is 65.4, so we are just above max landing weight, so think about that if we need to get in back to the airport quickly. And let's talk about the engine out procedure, which is standard. So if we lose an engine after VU1, usual thing, we'll rotate 12.5 degrees pitch, and then following SRS, I'll confirm the failure after 400 feet, and then we'll trim the rudder, get the autopilot in, pull the heading bug as well, so we don't continue to turn right onto the standard instrument departure. We'll just head straight out. There's no terrain in front of us, so we can just carry on straight out. And then once we're above our engine out altitude 2,800 feet, we'll push to level off, clean up the aircraft, and we can make that right turn to the Erasu holding point, where we'll hold nice and safe at 4,000. Right, so that's done. We're briefed, we're happy. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, I think we're pretty much there, aren't we? Just waiting for ground to finish up. UK Super, do I have a video on some of the advanced techniques in the McDo? I do have quite a detailed tutorial regarding the McDo. But yeah, if you want to know something specific, UK Sim, let me know. Joe, have you spotted something? Excellent. That's why I show you guys the box so that you can see it. Have I got it? Yeah, there you go. I've been a bit dyslexic, haven't I? It should be Echo Whiskey Golf. Let me go and change that. Good spot, that, Joe. Echo Whiskey Golf. 4, 2, 3, 6. There we go. If it worked as it did in real life, I would be popping up with a random weird call sign on the screens for the air traffic controllers. They'll be thinking, who the hell is that? So thank you, Joe. Great spot on that. Wonderful. So we're just waiting for everyone to finish up with regards to getting on board. I think we'll get that APU started, and then we're ahead of the game somewhat, aren't we? I'll tell you what I will do. Let me just check how's ground doing with loading fuel. Yeah, it's not got the right fuel in yet. Let me sort that out. So we want 7.6 tons. There we go. Our V-speeds will of course now just change. Not our V-speeds, sorry. Our clean speed will have just changed to 16. Yeah, there we go. Right, so that's 7.6 tons, and that's balanced. Okay, let's get APU started, and then I can start cracking on, can't they? Let's just call ground. Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
We're going to start the APU.
Roger. We'll monitor the startup from down here and let you know if we see anything untoward.
Alright, thanks. Alright, yeah, it's so much easier using, you know, not have to use the mouse to get the box filled out. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Get that in. And once they finish downstairs, we can get the aircraft closed up and push back. Anna, hello to you. First day back at school. Oh dear. Unlucky. Hope it was a good first day back anyway. Hello.
Hi, Captain. Just to let you know that everyone's on board.
Brilliant. We're just waiting for downstairs to finish up.
No problem. I'll bring it to you as soon as they send it up.
with regards to the engine out procedure, there is a specific tutorial on the channel with regards to setting up the secondary flight plan. So yeah, definitely worth checking that out. Right, look, see how I opted for wet figures? This was why. God, I love it when a plan comes together. Actually, do you know what I love more? The fact that we have this level of realism on a desktop simulator. How incredible is that? I said there was showers and rain in the vicinity of the airport. Looked absolutely fine. But here we are, sat waiting for ground to finish up. And there you are, it's now raining. If I'd not put wet figures in, I'd now be sat there thinking, oh, well, now I've got to redo everything. But that's, yeah, that's exactly why we did it. Oh, that's brilliant. APU's up and running. So let's disconnect the external power then, and we'll tell ground crew that they can remove that as well when they're finished. Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
You can disconnect GPU now, thanks.
Roger. Stand by, please.
Right, external power's gone. Let's get the
Ground power has
pumps
been disconnected.
back on. Thank you. Get the bleed on, give that another minute, then we'll get the packs on so the passengers don't boil. Mind you, the sun's not exactly shining now, is it? Seatbelt signs on as well. company message come through. That is probably the final load sheet, which is what we want. There we go. Takeoff weight 65.5. Oh, we're now heavier. So I'm going to have to redo the calculations anyway. 147 passengers, 4 infants, and a CFG of 28.4. Right, so we have had a few LMCs. Let's redo the calculations then. So takeoff weight is 65.5, CFG is 28.4. Let's see if that changes anything. So we were 129, 29, 40, 43. 29, 40, 43, and flex is still 63. Okay, no LMCs. Well, there were LMCs, but it's not affected us. Come on, ground, hurry up. God, they take ages. There's got to be a way of speeding that up. There probably is, actually. And just like that, it's stopped raining. Although, it is looking a bit black over there, isn't it? We might get a bit of a... our aircraft might get washed as we depart. Might have an issue with SimSmart. What is it? Is one of the runways not working or something like that? There'll be an integer problem, I'm sure. James Cox, good afternoon. Hope you're doing well. Sonny, what is the EasyJet cost index? It's usually 4. It used to be 6 or 8, but since COVID, it's 4 is the most common one. Well, let's keep the passengers happy. Make a quick PA. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome on board our Eurowings flight from Prague to Stockholm. Both airports today provided by ORBX. Our flight today is scheduled to be pushing back on time, and we're going to be cruising at an altitude of 35,000 feet. We shouldn't have any departure delay or delays on the taxi out. Weather departure is looking a little bit rainy, so we might just have a little bit of turbulence as we depart out today, but there aren't any route delays. So once you have got yourself sat down and your luggage stowed, then please take your seats and please give the ground crew, the cabin crew, their full attention when they begin with the safety briefing. Thanks very much.
Ground to cockpit.
Perfect timing. Go ahead.
Loading has been completed. We're sending the load sheet up to you now. We're waiting for you to close up. Once the beacon light is switched on, we'll contact you to begin pushback.
Alright, thank you. Right, on to 122.8. Final check that we don't have ATC around, which we don't, so we are going to be on Unicom. Hello?
Hi, Captain. Okay, here's the load sheet from ground. I've written the passenger count here, the crew count here, and the total number of souls, not including yourselves, here.
Okay, wonderful, thank you.
Okay, looks like we're all set to go whenever you're ready.
Yeah, we're done. We can get the doors closed and let's go.
Okay, I'll let the crew know and we'll get closed up as soon as we can.
Perfect. Time to
Close doors.
time to go then. Right, let's call on our GSX ground crew. Prague traffic, Eurowings 4236, stand 19 Alpha, pushing back facing north on Juliet. So cockpit preparation checklist, aircraft acceptance has been completed, fuel quantity is 7,560 kilograms balanced. Seatbelt signs are on, ideas, we've got the 3.5 green in the bar FQNH 1012, which is set, cross-checked, 1,180 feet. Beacon lights on.
Ground to cockpit.
They're going to tell us they're going away now.
Traffic,
Yep, go ahead.
Scandinavian 19 Lima Sound 14 after the company A320 passes
We're
from
ready to
right to
disconnect.
left. We'll push back facing north on Juliet Orange.
Thanks, pin straight ahead. So the before start checklist: parking brake is on, takeoff data is confirmed, windows are closed, EFB is on flight mode, doors are closed and armed, and beacon light is on. Right, where are we pushing back?
And approx
Blue.
traffic after the departing Scandinavian from left to right, pushing back facing north on Juliet.
We get advanced pushbacks now, getting pushed back on the right lines, don't we? Armitage, you've got the Phoenix, not managed to get off yet. Still trying to understand the McDo. It is a bit of a learning curve if you're new to if you are new to Airbus. Right, parking brakes released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Nose wheel steering is disconnected. Engine mode selected to ignition. Starting engine 1.
Channel members. On behalf of the crew, I ask that you now please direct your attention to the cabin crew as we review the emergency proceeds. Please take a minute to locate the nearest exit to you and note that it may be behind you.
Oh, what horrible weather.
Should the cabin experience a pressure loss, stay calm and listen for instructions from your cabin crew. Oxygen masks will drop down from above your seat. Place the mask over
Traffic,
your
Canadian
mouth.
1768, taxiing, holding phone, runway 24, Hotel and Alpha.
Ensure you put your own mask on first before helping others. In the unlikely event of an emergency landing and evacuation, leave all your carry-on luggage and items behind. Life rafts are located beneath your seats. Emergency lighting in the floor will guide you to your nearest exit.
There's our blue line.
Ask that all carry-on luggage is stowed away safely during the flight. Whilst we wait for takeoff, please take a moment to review the safety procedures and the safety card in front of you. Electronic devices must now be switched off or turned to airplane mode until we instruct you.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brake set.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear. And take advantage of the extra perks to make your journey with us more enjoyable.
Prague traffic, Rednose 17 November, back into runway 28 via Hotel 1, Hotel and Alpha.
Runway 28. We've actually pushed back bang on time. We were meant to go at 13:45 Zulu, so happy with that. Engine 1 stabilized, starting engine 2.
And the approx traffic, Scandinavian, question 64 Charlie, pushing back from stand 19, facing north on Juliet. Orange.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Gotta love a sight like that.
Left is clear.
I was just thinking how realistic this looks with the weather coming in. Then you see that. Ellie from ORBX is here. Good. Oh my god, what time is it where you are? It's got to be gone midnight, hasn't it? Everyone say hello to Ellie at ORBX, who has helped us set this up this week. And it's her that you need to be thankful for the giveaways as well. So definitely say hello to Ellie. Great to have you on stream, Ellie. I don't expect you to stay awake for the entire flight. It's got to be getting quite late where you are. Right, engine 2 is stable, so engine mode selector goes back to normal. APU bleed can come off, APU can come off. We absolutely do not need anti-ice even though it's raining. Spoilers, flaps, rudder, trim. Don't really need to move that, that's pretty bang on. After start checklist, anti-ice is off, ecom status is checked. What we got, is that just a pack 2? Yeah. Pitch trim is 28.4 and rudder is neutral. Awesome. Prague traffic, Eurowings 4236, taxiing out now on Juliet Blue Hotel to holding point Bravo for runway 24. Prague traffic. Hello.
Hi, Captain. Just to let you know that the cabin is secure for takeoff.
Okay,
I'll
thank
get
you.
the crew seated and secured as soon as you give us the word.
Prague traffic.
Yes, not a long taxi, so let's get seated for takeoff now, please.
Behind the
No problem.
taxi in Euro Wings A320, we'll taxi by Juliet Orange, Juliet Bravo, hold short at Bravo for 24.
Okay, so control check. Full left, full right, neutral, full up, full down, neutral rudder, full right, full left, neutral. Okay, so quick pet check. LMCs for the departure, yes, but didn't change anything. We've got wet figures from Bravo departure running 24, which looks like that's worked out perfectly. Engine out procedure is standard, straight out, 2,800 feet. We can accelerate away, clean up, and then make a right-hand turn to our holding point ratio. We'll hold there at 4,000, which is above MSA. Departure is Fenix 4 Mike, right turn after passing 1,700. Noise abatement 2, and our initial climb is 5,000. So we've got a right turn here.
Prague traffic, skinny run 1768, departing runway 24 via Alpha on the R2 Prime Alpha departure.
Alright, taxi checklist. Flight controls have been checked. Flap setting is config 1 FMA. Climbing up blue 152, 5,000 blue. Radar and predicted wind shear on. ECAM memo. Got takeoff no blue. EFB is stowed. Let's get that disconnected. Done. If you are just joining us, guys, you join us at the gorgeous Prague airport as we depart our Eurowing flights today. Cancel master caution. And we're off to Stockholm. Wonder if the weather will be better than this. If you are just coming in, guys, if you could do us a huge favour, hit the like button on the stream. It does make a big difference to us, so thank you for that. Alright, this is Bravo. So we'll clear master caution. Oh, we'll cancel master caution, and we'll clear ECAM once we are once we're holding. There's a Scandinavian just departing.
Thank you. I hope you enjoy your drink.
There is. Oh, look at the water spray. That is awesome. That is brilliant, isn't it? Now, is anyone else waiting for to depart? I can't see. Need my FO to have a quick look. No idea. Don't think there is. Prague traffic, Eurowings 4236 lining up runway 24 via intersection Bravo. So we'll just give that a couple of minutes as well, so we've got decent separation from the aircraft departing ahead of us. No need to race onto the runway because we've got to wait. Anyway, so line up, checklist, cabin secured, takeoff runway is 24 via Bravo, TCAS, TRA, and PAX 1 and 2 are off. Was there a bit of a stutter there? Not sure what caused that. Peppa Pig moments are dead now in our house. They don't watch Peppa Pig anymore. Too old for it. And Prague traffic, Eurowings 4236 is lined up, runway 24 via intersection Bravo. And we're just holding 1 minute for separation. Christian, what are they watching now? Well, that depends who gets to the television first. There are 4 of them. If it's the eldest one, it's usually... well, 9 DME, that's fine. Yeah, if it's the eldest one, he's usually just got live streams of Manchester Airport, to be honest. Which the girls have quite got into as well. It could be a very expensive life, the one I end up leading. I hope they pay me back, if they all decide to go down that route. I'll encourage the girls to go into cabin crew, it's cheaper. Right, the timing looks good, separation looks good. Let's go. Okay, takeoff. Start the chrono. 50% M1 set. And stable. Manflex, SRS runway. $100 knots. V1. V2.
Right, traffic's candidate for
V2. Rotate. We are at V2, but even so, that wasn't the correct call.
Prague traffic, stop switch 1563 is 5 DME from 24.
Positive climb, gear up. Oh, it's a bit gusty. Look at the wind jumping from 512, 512. You could see that as well on the speed tape as we were rolling. We passed V1 and then suddenly the speed dropped off because of the headwind. Okay, let's lower the nose and then set thrust climb. Climb. Autopilot 1 engaged. Pack 1 coming on. Pack 2.
Prague traffic, top switch 1563, fine approach, runway 24.
Well, we're definitely going in the right way. The weather's far better in this direction than it was back over the to the south of Prague. Right, come on, S-speed. You can make it. I'm going to let it just climb a little bit higher than S-speed just because the winds are blowing a little bit. I don't want to drop below it. There we go, happy with that. So we'll go clean. Spoilers disarmed. No air traffic control around, so let's set flight level 200 for the climb. $200 blue, I'm running open climb. Nice. Oh wow, look at that. I think we left Prague just in time. Jeez. The METAR was absolutely bob on, wasn't it? Looks nice and busy down there as well. All those planes going to Stockholm. That's going to be nice, particularly if ATC is still online when we get there. Some nice RNAV approach planned a little bit later on.
FSTraffic, Scandinavia 19 and then around 24 left. 24, sorry.
Cabin crew, you're released. I do like it when the METARs line up with what we're seeing in the sim.
We'll shortly begin our cabin service as we continue to climb to our cruising altitude. You may now use your electronic devices. Rechargeable battery packs are also available to purchase from our cabin crew. You can also ask them about joining our frequent flyers and becoming a channel member.
Right, spoilers, flaps, gear. Get the lights off then, don't need those on anymore. And we'll follow usual EasyJet stops. Master caution again, that side stick. So cancel and disregard, we can clear your cam. So yeah. Costed X0.
Departing to for Fenix for my departure.
We're passing 10,000 feet, so we'll get airports onto the E-face, Radna page. Yeah, we'll clean that up. Flight level 350 is going to be fine. That's now optimum as well, actually. So, all good. Secondary flight plan, I'll leave that in for the moment, just because, you know, if something went bang now, it raised you as a good place to get back to. So, we'll do that and clear it later. Flight level 350 is now set. 350 blue. I think we can get rid of the seatbelts for the crew, for the passengers as well. Looks pretty neat. Von McLean, I've no idea how you actually need to fix that. Maybe it'll fix itself. That's what I tell the kids when something breaks. It'll fix itself. We're in Airbus. One of the things I can't do is turn the side stick on and off. That'd fix it. Recalibrate the side stick. I never had to calibrate it in the Fenix as it was, to be honest. But we'll have a look. We'll have a look at some point. Did anyone just see lightning then? Was that my eyes? Might have been my eyes. Could someone just rewind the stream and see if there was lightning? It might have just been this shaded effect from a cloud passing it, but I could have swore I just saw something there. I might be wrong. Right, that's it. We're on our way to Stockholm. Looking forward to checking out that scenery when we get there as well. Lemon Wolf, the kids are allowed nowhere near this this setup. Well, the eldest one is. So, was it just the shaded effect? Nah, okay. I thought there might have been a strike of lightning, which there were towering cumulus clouds knocking about, so it wasn't beyond the realms of possibility. So, as I said, we've got 2 giveaways coming up today. We're going to be giving away Prague a little bit later on, and then we've got Stockholm as well to give away, all courtesy of ORBX, of course, to ORBX airports. 2 of their amazing ORBX airports out of the several dozen that they do. Hey, Dynasty. So, it says we should be touching around 15:31 Zulu time. So what's that for me? 4:30 UK time. Madav, do we have rudder pedals? Yes, we do. I have got the Thrustmaster TPR pedals. So it's worth noting as well that this will be my last stream for, well, over a week, because I'm going away with the family tomorrow. Very, very early hours of tomorrow. A nice early morning flight from Manchester. So, yeah, wish us luck. Kids on a plane. that or snakes on a plane, which is less worrisome. I'll let you know tomorrow. But I will be around on Discord, of course. Should be able to get in touch if needed. But yes, looking forward to the break. Elliot, I hope it all goes to plan. Well, it can't go to any less plan than my recent trip to America, can it? Throwback, no, there are no transits. It is a direct flight. And it's on an A320 as well tomorrow, so even better. Both the pilots eat the fish. I'll carry on regardless. Captain Shaw, thank you so much for your 23 months of channel membership. That is incredible. That is nearly 2 years from Christopher Shaw, captain level membership. Thank you so much, Christopher, for your support, ongoing support, and same there as well for Willie Thornton, also celebrating 4 months of channel memberships as well, saying he can't wait for the A321, A319 by the Fenix. No, me either. That'll be brilliant. Glad as well, Christopher, you liked the departure, and yeah, hope to see you in Stockholm. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Elliot, Manchester, it was just issue after issue. Oh, it was, yeah, sorry, man, it was just issue after issue on my US trip. It was, but what an incredible story to be able to tell afterwards. I managed to get through an entire stream retelling that tale because of how many things went wrong on it, of course. It was not straightforward. Our flight tomorrow leaves at it's close to something like 7 o'clock in the morning, so I don't know if the wife and I are going to bed tonight. We haven't even packed yet. Is that really bad? I'd love to know. Go on, chat. You tell me. When you're going on holiday, how late do you leave it to pack? Are you one of these people that sort of pack a week before and you're all sorted and organised, or are you like us and we just spend the week washing everything we want to take, and like the night before we go, throw everything into suitcases and hope we haven't forgotten anything? Von McLean, thank you so much for your 5 years of Jet Pilot channel membership gifts. That's awesome support from our channel supporter and mod as well, Von McLean. Thank you, mate. Really good to have you back on these streams as well. So Netherite King, I know what that is now thanks to my kids. Hugo, Lemon, Jimmy and David as well, now channel members. Thank you so much once again to Von McLean. Thank you for your generous support there. It's bad, but you do the same, Simmer. Von, you go away on Wednesday and you're already prepping. That is really organised. Hey Christian, we're off to Menorca actually. Yeah, never been there before, so that'll be interesting. Joe, 2 weeks before you go, you're packed and ready. Never. I don't believe you. Really, Joe? That is organised. I didn't even used to do that before I had kids. Gaming Bubble packs the night before he goes to bed. Christopher, also the day before. See, you're making me feel so much better, guys. Thank you. Armitage, the day before you go, you're never going to sleep because you know you won't get up. Do you know what, Armitage? My wife said that. My wife just says, I might just stay. Might just stay up. We're going to have to get up at like 2 AM anyway. Airbus fan, what does ORBX do for Microsoft Flight Simulator? Oh, so much. The scenery that ORBX do is basically legendary and has been for many years. Not with just Microsoft Flight Simulator, but previous incarnations of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Also P3D and X-Plane. So really high quality scenery is probably some of the highest around. But do check out their website, and if you want to check out information on Prague Airport and Stockholm, where we're currently headed to, then check out the video description down below, and there's links in that to both of them. Christian, you thinks Menorca is better than Mallorca, as long as you don't think it's bigger than. I'm sure you don't. But yeah, never done it, so I'll let you know when I come back. LA Kids 143, hey mate, great to see you again. You packed just in time to make the flight. And then buy what you forgot. That sounds like an expensive way to do it. Simmer, you'd have nothing left if you packed 2 weeks before. Simmer, that is the same here. Yeah. Airbus fan, you're in Mallorca right now. Oh, fair enough. What learning a day or two before is normal, but packing after the taxi to the airport has been called is not unheard of. Yeah, I'm hoping we're not quite that bad. Karuba Sim, on the topic of ORBX, you're trying to purchase Edinburgh from Microsoft Flight Simulator. It keeps giving you an error. Are you trying to purchase it via the ORBX website? I've never had an error there. It's always been very smooth sailing. Gaming Bubble, yeah, we've got the plug adapters as well. Got that. I've also got some wasp repellent as well because, well, I am partial to a drink or two, and they do tend to attract the flies and wasps. Not bothered about the flies, but wasps can be annoying. Joe, you get to the airport 5 hours before just so you can plane spot. Fair enough. Lemon Wolf, will the kids behave on the plane? My eldest will. We said to my eldest, he's so excited. He's never been on a plane before. Well, he has, but he doesn't remember it. So I said, are you going to take anything like to do on the plane? He says, no, I just want to sit and look out the window. I'm like, fine. I could do exactly the same. Elliot, the sun's come out there in Devon. Looks like the Sidmouth Regatta Air Show will go ahead. Excellent. Karuba Sim, right, still having issues then. That's interesting. Might be worth dropping them an email, or I don't know if Ellie's still in the chat. To be fair, I wouldn't expect her to be. I would imagine she's tucked herself into bed because, what is it now? Gone midnight there in Australia. Right, I've got some TCAS traffic in front. What's going on here? It's 200 feet above us. Let's pull heading and let's take some course of action, shall we? Don't fancy flying into an aircraft. Can't see it because of that cloud bank. Let's level off as well, because I think he's climbing. There we go, he's over 5 miles out, so separation was maintained. Let's get back. Back direct to Prague now. Back to nav. Thrust climb, open climb, nav 350. Excellent.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to serve our drinks menu. Choose from our menu hot tea and coffee or a number of soft drinks. Please make sure your tray table is in the down position and clear any items from the aisle. Thank you.
DC Girl, on Wednesday, your wife and yourself fly with Brussels on an A320 to Tenerife. It's did you? I would imagine you're all pretty much the car. You all have planes. That's why you're here. But do you sit there on the aircraft, particularly if it's an aircraft you know well, and you know the flows, you know the channel, like I do with the 320, and I'll sit there even as a passenger. After the pushback, you'll think, right, okay, so after start, anti-ice, cam, pitch, rudder, that's all done, and flight control check, watch, and you see the flight control checks going, then as the taxi goes, you know, it's all set and done, you think, you know exactly what's going on, sort of 100 foot ahead of you. Dark Fury, you can't wait for Monarch to come back to do some Monarch flights in the sim. I know, and they're going to be 320s. Monarch down to Gibraltar. That's what's that's one to look forward to. Funnily enough, the weather in Menorca this week doesn't look to be that good. I say not that good. It's still going to be sort of 26 degrees, but there's a couple of days where we're going to get trounced by rain. But I hear that next week here in the UK is going to be rubbish. So, so I guess that's better than nothing. Dynasty, do I judge the pilot on landing? Nah. No. Anyone can have a rubbish landing. To be honest, I probably judged the pilot on my recent flight into JFK more because it was the softest landing I'd ever experienced. To the point where I didn't know if we'd touch down or not, and if I didn't know, they might not know. And then you've got a split second to think, what do we do? We're running out of runway. Are we balked landing, or are we stopping? Ace Airstream, it is a wet lease tomorrow. Yes. I already have an idea which aircraft we're going to be flying on. Dark, would I rate the landing if it was HD? Yeah, absolutely I would. I have said I'm gonna stow away on one of his flights, maybe without him knowing, and then just walk up to the flight deck at the end and go, "That was crap." Probably turn out to be the guy sat next to him that actually landed it. Oops. Game Boy, what would I do in the cruise to stop us getting bored? Obviously I'm streaming, but what would I do if it didn't? I used to clean the house. Honestly, yeah. Hey, Von McLean, that's a right good idea. I need to get on his flight with a massive ruler. Right, quick PA then. Ladies and gentlemen, hello from the cockpit once again. We're now currently climbing to our planned cruise altitude of 35,000 feet. Looks like we're running bang on time for you today as well. So everything should be normal for us in the cruise. And I'll speak to you as we start our descent into Stockholm. Thank you. Elliot, when is delivery due for more failure stock? After my break. let me have a holiday first, Elliot. Random failures are turned on though, so it could still happen. Hey Anthony Whitey, good to see you. A massive thanks as well to everyone who's already hit that like button for us. Right, there we go, coming up for 35,000 feet. And Mac Alt Cruise, so let's get that done. Perf can go back up to 4. Check the ST pages, make sure this aircraft hasn't broken anything. They're all good, it's fine, it's fine. Check the fuel, make sure we're not leaking and hemorrhaging anything that we shouldn't be. That's fine, that all adds up. APU, good. Temperatures are good. Brake temperatures, fine. All systems normal, apart from that daft side stick. And on the overhead, nothing up here. Excellent. Like it when everything behaves itself. Alright, let's do a fuel check then. This is at Pushback. Let's see what we've got. So, plug fuel was 7.5, was it? Yeah, 7.5. We took 7.6, didn't we? Plus a couple 100 grams for contingency fuel, so we should have about 0.3, so 300 kilograms extra at Pushback. Let's have a quick look. It's about 5.6 tons, 5.6, 5.7. Yeah, that's spot on. En route weathers then. Where are we thinking? We've got, is it Berlin down there? Can't see it, but yeah, Berlin's down there, along with the old Tegel airport, of course. So we'll have a look at Berlin just in case. We can also check out Copenhagen as well. So we'll just let's have a quick look at that, just in case my aircraft does break. So Berlin is just behind us. EKCH for Copenhagen, and then we'll check out Stockholm as well. And then, shall we give away Prague Airport? I think that would be a good thing to do. Now, in order to claim your prize, if you are indeed the winner, you need to have an ORBX account. So what's Berlin got going off? Showers, towering cumulus, winds 210 at 11, recent showers of rain. Sounds pretty much like Prague, doesn't it? Copenhagen, that's fine. And what's happening in Stockholm? Stockholm at the moment, visibility is fine. Few clouds 1,400, or scatter clouds 4,000. Scatter clouds 1,400 broken, 9,600, 1010, and temporarily it's raining. QNH 1010. Alright then guys, so to be eligible to win a copy of Prague Airport, which we're going to give away in a moment, you need to be a subscriber to the channel, and in order to enter the giveaway, type in the ICAO code for Prague now, which is LKPR. Just type that into the chat and we'll give that away in a couple of minutes. You'll need to enter it in there once, and that's it. You're in with a chance of winning Prague. I'm just looking as we're coming through the clouds. The temperature's okay. We don't need the anti-ISIL. No legs. Told you I don't like that airport. So, tell you what I am going to do, so you guys know exactly what I'm going to do the giveaway. Let me reset the chrono. Right. We're going to give it away in a minute. So if you haven't yet entered, you've got about 50 seconds left to be with a chance of winning Prague Airport from ORBX, courtesy of ORBX, who we're showcasing today. It's great that a flight between these two airports actually does have a real-world route to fly as well, and it's an Airbus, so we can do it realistically. And just whilst you're entering that, I'm just going to slurp my tea. Right, okay then guys, time's up. So, the winner of our first giveaway on our stream this afternoon, remember we've got Stockholm Airport to give away a little bit later on, so don't go anywhere if you don't win this one. The winner of Prague Airport, courtesy of ORBX, is channel member LA Kids 143. LA Kids, come on down. Congratulations, mate, you are the winner of Prague Airport. Thank you so much as well for your channel membership as well and supporting us. I just need you to drop me a message please on Discord or via email with your ORBX login information, just the email address, and yeah, I will pass that on to Ellie, who will get that sorted for you. Well done, LA Kids. And we've got Stockholm Airport to give away in a little while. So we should be there in about an hour's time. We're going to be on approach in about an hour's time, yeah. So should be good. Still find I'm suffering with stutters and stuff whenever we've got cirrus clouds like this. It really bugs me. Where I'll be, just on the island to the west of you. No, east of you. Although I could go to the, my wife and I could go to the island on the west, and we could drop the kids at the island on the east. That sounds like a banging plan. Richard, it's after midnight for you as well as it is early. Well, in that case, thank you, Richard, for staying up late. Have a great weekend, Richard, and I'll hopefully see you on the next one. Elliot, the stream dropped for a moment then, as I mentioned stuttering. Did it? Well, hopefully it's okay now, and it's all is well. Just having a look, see if we've got any ATC knocking about. Not sure. Not sure if we have. I think ATC might have gone off at Stockholm as well, but never mind. Latest weather still says that runway 08 will be good for our nav arrival. We'll look at that and brief that shortly. So what have you guys got planned for this weekend? Anyone doing anything spectacularly different to the norm? Always interested to hear what you guys are doing, and particularly if it's just not something you would normally do. Dark Fury or babysitting. Is that not something you normally do, Dark? Have to babysit your own kids. David, you're in the cruise to Lisbon in the sim. So, cup of tea or cup of coffee? Do you know what? They were talking about that on the radio this morning. Apparently, because obviously tea has always been the British main drink, hasn't it? But apparently more people now in Britain drink coffee than tea. Tea's slowly losing out, which I'm very sad about because I'm a tea drinker. Damn, that looks good. Look at that. That looks awesome. I love the smell. I've spoken about this before. I love the smell of coffee, but just not bothered about the taste of it. Vaughn, ESA approaches on. Is it? I didn't see that on VPilot a moment ago. Elliot, you're going to be taking it very easy for a change this weekend after covering Breakfast Show for a fortnight. Oh, Elliot, are you back on sort of the drive time shift then, as of next week? Nolex coffee all the way. Yeah. David, you'll back up the tea brigade and have a cup of tea. Fair enough. Leanna, tea is rare for you. Maybe a few cups a year. Yeah, Leanna, are you in the UK though? Sorry, I can't remember. Ellie, you're a coffee guy. I see. I think coffee again is I would imagine that if you looked at the entire... Well, I was going to say that if you looked at the entire world and managed to get a vote from everyone, there would be more coffee drinkers than tea drinkers, but tea is quite big in China, isn't it? And half the world's population lives there, so maybe not. That would be an interesting study. Oh, Titch, can I do a giveaway for a second SSD? The sim's getting big. And Leanna, yeah, there was something in the back of my head that thought, I'm pretty certain you were near East Midlands Airport for one of the streams we recently did. I remember you saying that, but you know what I'm like. My brain's frazzled at the best of times, and we're now into the 5th week of the 6-week holidays, and so I'm done. What, Lenny, you're going to a 60-20 celebration, dear friends turning 60 and celebrating a 20th anniversary at the same time. That sounds like a great event. Backies can't do the day without copious amounts of coffee. I know several people that say the same. Bombtech Tea is big worldwide. Hey, Bobby G, good to see you. Tony, you should have shares in Costa. Leanna, yeah, 8 miles from... yeah, East Midlands, yeah, it's slowly coming back to me now. Clever Driver, you've just celebrated your 30th anniversary. Oh, congratulations. Hello?
Sorry for the intrusion. I was just wondering if you'd like a drink.
Yes, please. I will have a cup of tea.
Of course. Just give me a couple of minutes and I'll bring it for you.
There you go. See? Supporting the tea brigade. Ace, no tea here, just coffee. Fair enough. Warwick Learning, what's my favourite brand of tea? Oh, go on, guys. You regular viewers can answer this. What's my favourite brand of tea? Oh, how well you guys know me. Yorkshire tea. What about my favourite flavour? Who knows that one? MBS should fly to the real Stockholm airport at Bromna. That's one of our alternates today. Lana, what do you win if you say Yorkshire? Respect. Hello?
Hi, Captain. Your drinks are ready. They're in the storage area, so feel free to collect them whenever you're free.
Thank you.
No problem.
Mad Ev is self-loading cargo early access. No, it's available now. You can go and buy it. Yeah. It's all yours for the taking. Clouds are looking good today. Oh, back is 173. Don't concern yourself, mate. Honestly, thank you anyway. I hope you managed to get yourself sorted with a phone, though. So my wife's just texted me. She's looking after the kids today. So far, 3 of them have fallen off their bikes and 2 of them are screaming. She says, hurry up and land, I'm on the edge. So it's alright, you can drink tomorrow, it's all inclusive. Fruitbat, Twinings and Earl Grey. Do you know what? You get those sometimes if you stay in a nice posh hotel, so I will have them. But Yorkshire. All the way. Right, look at this wind that we've got. We said it was going to mainly be a crosswind, and it's a bit of a tailwind as well, but there you are. Poseidon, you're about 11 minutes 16 seconds too late, I'm afraid, for that. But don't worry, we've got Stockholm to give away as well later. Right, what time's our top of descent? 1500. Oh, we've got about 20 minutes before top of descent, so that's fine. Hey, Mike, good afternoon to you. Pilot Jacob, it's been a great flight so far, yeah. Showers in Prague as we departed, which looked excellent. And got nice line of approach set up ready for the arrival into Stockholm. Runway 08, which I've never done before. I'll tell you what I am going to do though. I'm going to have a quick look at the real world flight, because I want to see where it tacks it into. Okay, so looks like when we've landed in Stockholm, we are going to we're going to Bravo Charlie, I think it is. Yeah, looks like we're going to stand 38, which would be good. So we'll aim for one of these. If it's occupied, obviously we'll take another one. But yeah, stand 38. That's where the real aircraft just landed and taxied into. So that's our plan. Pilot Jacob, absolutely not easy yet today. We are out of the orange and in the purple, blue, whatever you want to call it. B1AV, does A320 go into nav mode and a go-around? It depends what option the airline's got. The older ones no, the newer ones yes. And the Fenix you can do either. So it's your choice. UK Sim Pilot, the boss called and you missed the giveaway. Dope. Hopefully he doesn't call for the next one. Tony, is the floating issue on the Fenix any better since the patch? I rarely struggled with this. I know a lot of people struggled with even the fly-by-wire when it first came out. And I think what you've got to remember is you don't need that much of a backstick input. A lot of people, I think, they're used to sort of maybe a general aviation aircraft where you really pull it back to, you know, get that flare in and let it settle to the ground. But you really don't need to with the Airbus. There are some instances where you hardly need to flare at all. Right, we're going to do a flaps 3 landing today. Should we work that out? Can we do flaps 3? Sure we can. How long's the runway? 2,500 meters. Oh, it's quite short, isn't it, actually, then? So I don't think I've ever landed on this runway. And we're going to be coming over this runway as well, which is very interesting. Oh, do you know what? We're going to get great. I need to remember to set up a replay for this, because we're going to get an absolutely wonderful view of the airport as we come into land. Hey, J-Hog. Good to see you. Oh, we have to roll all the way to the end. There's no other place to vacate. Dennis says, recently flew out of Stockholm, beautiful airport, and I'm currently going through some amazing looking renovations. Alright, so how heavy are we going to be when we land? Let me see. So expected to have about 4 tons on board, so that's a landing weight of 62. Let's just be a tad conservative then with that. Let's go 62.2. Are we all in agreement? It's not been dry there, so 08. Latest weather, temporary rain, so we'll apply that. 622. Can we stop? Auto brake low and flap 3. Yeah, I mean we need to roll to the end of the runway anyway, so flap 3 is good. That's what we'll plan for. Right, let's have a look at the flight plan and set up the box for this. So we've got PASIX, which is the start of the INAV approach. It's got 210 knots in there. Let's just drop that down to 180 for the profile. RadNav page. Let's see. Arlander. Get that in. 282 miles away. Any other nav aids that we can use? The TEB, yeah, get that in. ESSA, runway 08. What is the platform altitude? 2,500 feet. So, if we go to our fixes page, ESSA, runway 08. Oops, missed an S out. Missed an S out again. There we go. Arlander 08. Let's get a 9-mile radius in there. Okay, let me grab the latest weather and pop that in. So QNH is currently 1010. Temperature is 16. That's quite cool, isn't it? Winds are 100 at 5. And we're doing config 3. Minimums 532. Good, that's in. Just need to check what's the transition altitude. It is 5,000, so yeah, that's correct. Hey, ATC Swede, good afternoon. Yeah, I was just saying, I've never done this approach ever, so gotta be looking forward to that. Right, let's just go through this and grab some stuff, then we can do a proper brief. So just said transition altitude is 5,000 feet, platform altitude is 2,500, MSA is 2,200. It is still Cat 1 conditions, so the minimums are 532. When established on final approach track 160 or more till 4 DME. It's fine. 108 is the airfield elevation. Final track is 70. QNH is 1010, and missed approach is straight out to 1,500. Oh, that is low. That's very low. I've never seen one quite so low, actually. Ah. So we'll get radar vectors to PASIX, or we'll vector ourselves in at a maximum 45-degree incept angle. Fine. Alright, and then we're going to try and get in on gate 38, which is where the real aircraft landed, so that would be a taxi routing of X-ray. And then if we took X-ray 3, because it's a one-way system here, Zulu, and then into Bravo Charlie. So that's our plan. And top of descent is about 140 miles away. Can see why it might just be a little bumpy with icing as we come down, looking at the clouds that I can see out the window at the minute. ATC Sweden, if I just have a quick look and see what's happening at the moment. Where are you? Let's find out. Yeah, so 08 is still in use at the moment. In fact, a beautiful Air China A320 has literally just touched down on it. So I'm definitely looking forward to this approach, just because it's not one I've done before, so that's nice. So top of descent is in about 15 minutes. Remember, then we've got a giveaway to do of Arlanda Airport once we get down there. It's going to be nice actually, because we get a beautiful view of the airport as we come into land, which, if we were sort of on the one I normally land on is something like 01 right, so we get a nice view of the airport on 08 as we come in, which will be special. And then we have to taxi all the way back. Manav, yeah, we did the first giveaway a while back. We gave away Prague Airport. Both airports today, courtesy of ORBX, as we fly between the two ORBX airports as we showcase them off in today's stream.
Ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know that we've just begun preparing the food service and will be starting service shortly. If you could please ensure all aisles are clear and bags are placed in the overhead lockers, that would be much appreciated. Thank you.
Once we've landed as well, we'll take the camera around and have a good look at this this airport. One thing to remember, of course, Stockholm Arlanda does have a default airport from Microsoft, so make sure you've got that uninstalled from your content manager. You obviously don't want both in there because there could be a bit of a conflict. Ace and Elliot talking about orchestral sound packs. Ooh, wow, I can't even remember the ones I used to have. I used to have the Hallian orchestra, which was really nice. Benjamin, how to enter the giveaway? I'll let you know when it's time, but you do need to be subscribed to the channel, which you are, so job done. Dark, can I hear you calling me? What on? Unicom? No? No. If you were calling me on Unicom, it's not working. Aircraft there, about 500 feet above us. We've got a contrail anywhere? Oh, there he is. It is a gorgeous part of the world, this, isn't it? and it's benefited from a sim update. Look at the clouds there. That is stunning.
Eurowings 4236, Scandinavia 19 Lima.
Eurowings 4236, we can read you now.
Eurowings 4236, we have you at less than 20 miles off to our left. We just wanted to know your intentions, as it looks like you're on inbound course straight with us.
Stand by, Eurowings 4236. My intentions are to make you slow down. No, let's have a quick look. Right, we're going to get vectored in anyway, so I would imagine if we go to plan mode, just have a quick look through that. Right, so if we break off to the left slightly before the TEB VOR, we'll vector ourselves in around to Prague. So, and Eurowings 4236, we'll fly west probably around 5 to 10 miles before the Tango Echo Bravo VOR, and then continue on downwind to then make a base turn, intercepting waypoint Pazix for the RNAV approach, runway 08 at Stockholm.
Roger that, we're heading to Tango Echo Bravo, and then we're making a left-hand turn to intercept for the RNAV approach on 08. Just wondering if we need to actually speed up to create separation, or do you want to slow down in the 19 Lima?
See, I don't think we've actually got him on... oh yeah, we do have him there, so... Eurowings 4236, as we're further to the west, we can speed up, otherwise you'll probably cross in front of our path on descent, which would be rather upsetting.
Roger that, we can slow down to Mach decimal 75 for our slow speed, as currently we're at Mach decimal 78, if that gives you enough time to speed up.
Roger, increasing speed now to Mach 0.79, Eurowings 4236.
Roger, it's slowing down to Mach decimal 75, Scandinavian 19 Lima.
I swear Dark Fury's cost index is about 300. I hope you're in an Airbus, Dark. In fact, where is he? Is he over there? In fact, there's 2 or 3 aircraft on the horizon over there, isn't there? Leonard, look right when you pass the island of Gotland so I can wave to you. I've no idea where that is, Leonard. You'll have to let me know. Oh, a Dark Fury. I knew you'd be in a 737. I didn't even know Scandinavian flew 737s. Right, well now we've sorted that, it's kind of just led nicely onto the brief that we're going to do. So let's start then with the with our weather brief. So winds and such, let's just have a quick look at Stockholm. We've got winds 100 at 5, so light wind from the right as we land. Visibility is fine, few clouds 1400, broken at 9600, it's 16 degrees, QNH is 1010, and it's currently temporarily raining, sadly. But never mind, we'll get another wash as we come into land. The weather as we start the descent, we're probably going to need anti-ice on as well, looking as we're getting down through all this stuff. Might be a bit dark down there actually once we get below the clouds. Looks rather thick, doesn't it? Aircraft is behaving itself, it's not broken anything, no times that will affect our arrival or taxiing. Threats to be aware of, I don't think we've got any ATC, Dark Fury is definitely a threat, and just a bit of unfamiliarity with the airport, and a very low missed approach altitude of 1,500 feet, so they're the main threats. Let's talk about how we're going to fly the arrival, what arrival we're doing. So as we've just said on radio, we'll probably get 10 miles before the Tebi VOR, then we'll fly west, and we'll be getting down to 2,500 feet. We'll then make a base turn north at Pazik, so max speed of 210 knots, so we're going to be green dot as we do that. Then we'll be flaps 1 at Pazik, 2,500 feet, slowing down flaps 2 as we get to the 747, and then we'll we'll use final approach mode, normal 3-degree approach as we're coming for runway 08. It's it's pretty straightforward actually when we look at it like that. Let's just have a quick look at some information regarding that runway. How big is it? No idea. They're all 45 meters wide, yeah. So that's all normal stuff. Yeah, so that's fine. We're using auto brake low for the landing. And let's just go through the box then, check that's you guys are happy with it. So there you go, RNAV 08 is in the box, RadNav is tuned to Arlanda and the Tebi VOR. Yeah, runway 08 is in there, currently 162 miles away. QNH 1010 winds, we've briefed. VAP is 141, it's a config 3 landing, minimums 532. Landing weight is predicted to be about 62 tons. Secondary flight plan, copy that. And that's all done. Once we've landed then, where are we going? I think we've pretty much briefed this as well, so but we're going to not going there, that's Prague. Where are you? So we'll roll right to the end, vacate on X-ray, and then we'll taxi stand 38, X-ray 3, Zulu, enter Bravo Charlie, stand 38. The go-around, which I touched upon earlier as a bit of a threat, is straight out and 1,500 feet, which is very, very low. So, want to be careful with that. Only other thing to mention is 160 knots till 4 miles DME. Done. Nathaniel, do I tick any of the 2 boxes in the Fenix app? No, I don't. No. Lemon Wolf, am I using any filters or anything like that? No, everything you see here is completely vanilla when it comes to what you're seeing on screen. In fact, the only mods you can see on screen right now are the Fenix aircraft. Who the hell's that? I've got an intruder just here as well. I mean, seriously. UK SimPilot, the clouds look amazing. They do look really good today as well.
Eurowings 4236, we've got you in front of our windshield now at 5 miles. We're going to slow down further to vacate separation. Scan the 19 Lima.
And Eurowings 4236. We'll go direct to the Tebi VOR now as well. Might just cut a bit of put a bit more distance between us. Are we all at 35,000 feet as well? That was bad planning, wasn't it? ATC sweet. No, absolutely. Stay exactly where you are. It's a shame you're not online to knock us all into shape with some nice sequencing. Right, we'll go Mach 8-1 just to try and put a bit more space between us. Luca, do I use any cloud add-ons? No, there aren't any available, not for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Victorless, how do you see all the traffic on the navigation display? Make sure TCAS is turned on, which so you need your transponder on, and set TCAS on as well, which is done just there. Dark Fury. I'm only deviating so you don't end up smelling my fumes. Cleaver Trevor, Floyd's Clouds isn't a replacement texture though, it's just a preset for the clouds, which is essentially just the same as turning off live weather and just setting your own cloud layers up. It doesn't change the cloud textures at all. There's no add-on available for Microsoft Flight Simulator that allows you to change the cloud textures. ATC Swede, you still at Gothenburg for... Ah, fair enough. Yeah, I can imagine it'd be a nice step up, wouldn't it, to do Stockholm. If only they gave you a pay rise. Nathaniel, I do have an FS realistic profile. It's just my username.
File under air traffic, Scandinavian 19 Lima, flight level 350. Now descending initially to flight level 70 for the RNAV approach 08.
Cleaver, how do you notify the crew for top of descent in self-loading cargo? I just make a little PA announcement. Seems to work. Oh, Leanna, you just said so many things I don't understand. You see, Cleaver, I never actually look at kind of what rating they've given me with regards to the actual flight. If I did, I'd probably cry. So looking forward to a giveaway coming up of Stockholm once we get there. I'm a bit close to MMO there, aren't I? Might just drop that down one. So our top of descent is in about 15 miles time. Yeah, those clouds, oh, look at that, they really do look good today, don't they? I love the fact that clouds cast shadows on clouds. I mean, yeah, and it's obviously dark at this side where the sun just can't shine through them. It's beautiful. Couldn't have imagined such things in previous incarnations of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Looks like a hole into the abyss there, though, doesn't it? It's a bit of a strange gap. Joe, it's going to be interesting because there isn't any high-speed taxiways for this runway. You've got to go to the end. I don't think anyone's going to stop at the first taxiway. Yeah, no. Unless they land at the unless they land on the taxiway. Yeah, so it's basically don't worry about braking. Get to the end and roll. Oh, don't want this flight to end. After this, I'm going to have to start packing. I hate packing. I also think I've run out of alcohol in the house as well, which is probably not a bad thing, but makes packing so much easier. Right, let's head down. So we're now heading down to flight 140 blue, thrust idle open descent. Captain Shaquille, hey Captain Shaquille, not seen you for a while, mate. Great to have you here. Dry household, it is a sin indeed. J-Hog, my aunt's made some toffee vodka. I'm not a toffee lover, that's the problem with that. Spacing doesn't look too bad now, although 5 miles out. So it looks like they're coming off the initial track, which, if aircraft ahead of us want to start sort of teasing their way towards the start of the RNAV approach, we'll carry on towards Tebby, and then separation should be fine. I haven't even been studying for the PPL, so that's understandable. Hope it's going well. Ladies and gentlemen, you may notice we've just started our descent into Stockholm. We should hopefully be arriving in about 30 minutes time. The cabin crew are going to start preparing the cabin for landing, so if you need to use the toilet, please do that now, as they will shortly go out of use. And hopefully we'll get you there nice and on time without any ATC delays up ahead. Speak to you again in a little bit. Thank you. That was just the right amount of wasn't it, for a nice PA. And Captain Shaquille celebrating 5 months of First Officer Channel membership as well. Thank you so much, Captain. Hopefully be a real captain very soon. MPS Gaming, you're hoping to win $180 million on the lotto this way. I'll tell you what, I'll make you a promise. If I end up winning that, this is an open promise to all of you. If I end up winning that, I will set up a real flight A320 flight simulator center, and you're all invited. How's that? Dark Fury, we should arrange a day at a flight. I can probably sort that out. I'll just sit there and watch you guys faffing around thinking, I don't have to worry about this rubbish in an Airbus. The same guy, thank you for subscribing. J-Hog, did you hear me right? I'm going to spend money. No. Well, yeah, if I've got £180 million to spend, then who wouldn't? %10 of that back, yes, would indeed be nice. Yeah. MBS Gaming, how much is the cost of a real flight simulator? Fixed base or motion based? I mean, they're a few £1 million, aren't they? I'd like to think if you just won £180 million, though, you could afford one or two. I mean, £180 million, you're close to being able to buy a real aircraft.
Traffic Scandinavian 19 Lima, passing through flight number 160 inbound Passex.
We're going to continue on towards Tebby and let this lot fight it out, I think. If we need to hold, due to the insane amount of traffic, we can hold over the Teb VOR. Keep an eye on all this lot.
London traffic, Scandinavian 1768, we're about 30 miles south of Hanvik, we'll keep our speed up, just passing 7,000.
Right, I'm looking at this. Maybe we need to go direct, and that will work for us. Eurowings 4236 is now going to turn left and will then be direct to Passex for the start of the RNAV approach. We'll keep the speed up and then we shouldn't be in anyone's way. Yeah, because if these guys want to go direct to the approach, they're going to cross right in front of us, which obviously wouldn't be good. ATC Swede, thank you so much for your kind 129 Swedish krona super chat. Really glad that you're enjoying the stream as well. So thank you so much for that. And Pilot Jacob, welcome to the First Officers Club. Hope you're doing well, Pilot Jacob. Oh, this could be a gorgeous scenic approach. Looking at the weather down here, so we'll start prepping for this then. We might get a bit wet. Right, we're going to wind that speed up a bit. We just need to check out the profile. We're probably a bit above it. We're about, what, about 4,000 feet above it. So we'll get some speed brakes on, wind the speed up, and let's get down. Might do away with that anti-ice actually. It's starting to warm up as well. Okay, let's keep that descent going. QNH 1010 and 4000 blue. Open descent. Seatbelt signs on, approach checklist. So Barref QNH is 1010, seatbelt signs on, minimums are 532, auto brake, low EFB stowed.
signs on, which means you must now take your seats in the cabin. Please remain seated until the signs are turned off. Thank you.
Okay, coming up on 10,000 feet as well. Let's get the lights on.
Under London traffic, red now 2617, line up on H08.
Just wind the speed back. 10,000 feet. So 250 knots. Speed brake's still out. Paul says between 10 12 million pound for the flight simulator. Need to pay for somewhere big enough to put it. Yeah, to be fair, if you've got if you've got 180 million, I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue.
1768, about 10 miles out of Pasig.
Alright, that's perfect. That's okay. Body, make it London traffic, red now 2617, taking off runway 08.
Right, so we've got aircraft here. He's much lower than us, so we're not going to get in front of him. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull heading and we're going to slot in behind him. So do that. Put speed brakes away now.
Stockholm traffic, red node 72 November, Scandinavian 1421, please state your intention.
I'm Scandinavian 1421, our intention is to go now heading 330 to go over Arlanda and then make a left base turn down to RMP runway 08.
Roger.
Funnily enough, this aircraft I got on TCAS, I cannot see on the VAT map. So we'll just fly round here, then we'll come round in. Arlanda traffic, Eurowings 4236 to Scandinavia 19 Lima. Can you see us ahead of you on TCAS?
Eurowings 4236, Scandinavia 19 Lima. We've got you on TCAS. We've also got an aircraft over you about 3 miles ahead.
Roger, we're going to continue on our current heading and then we'll make a right turn in around 3 miles for the INAV approach.
Stockholm traffic easy 102, lining up runway 01.
Here comes the rain.
Stockholm traffic, red node 72 November, flying heading 250.
Arlanda traffic, Scandinavia 19 Lima. We're 7 miles from Pasig.
Okay, let's make that right hand turn then. And we'll go inbound Pasigs.
Well, traffic Scandinavian 1768, just on Pasig now, established on the RNAV series.
And Eurowings 4236 is now turning inbound Pasigs. We are 7 miles. So Scandinavian 19 Lima, if he follows our flight route...
4236, just be aware that's the conflict we are destination.
Yeah, Scandinavian 19 Lima, if you want to just make a left turn, then just follow our route in. Separation should be good.
Only if you say picket please, Eurowings 4236, Scandinavian 19 Lima.
I'll say that off mic. Flaps 1, speed's checked, flaps 1.
Roger that, we're making a left hand turn and follow the pattern for you.
2,500.
Stockholm traffic easy 1802, we are number 01.
gorgeous weather.
All other traffic, Scandinavian 1768, 5 miles final 08.
There it is. Here comes the rain again. Stockholm traffic for those doing the arrival on runway 08. This Eurowings 4236 will hold speed 180 until pass 6, and then it's 160 till 4 miles DME. Eurowings 4236.
All under traffic, Scandinavian 19 limit, we're now making a right-hand turn inbound Passix, we're at 6 miles.
Okay, and just checking, GPS accuracy is all high, so we're good, the approach is fine.
Runway 01 left again.
Stockholm traffic, Scandinavian 19 Lima, what's your speed?
Speed is 190, Scandinavian 19 Lima.
Terry, I do use headphones, yes. No idea what make. So stick around, guys, because we've got the giveaway of our lander coming up. Oh, so we've got gorgeous weather coming in today. Showers of rain, it's just, it's beautiful. Right, let's arm the approach. So final blue, approach nav is green. Let's get down and come in. Hey Chad Vader, good to see you. I've got a replay keyed up as well, so...
72 November, we'll go for the RNAV approach runway 08 after the Scandinavian 19 Lima.
Looking forward to seeing that. Right, flaps 2, speed's checked. Flaps 2.
Last mission, you were quite unreadable.
Gear down. Spoilers. 160 knots till 4 DME. Missed approach altitude is 1,500 feet.
Traffic, we will be turning in final runway 08 behind red.
Flaps 3, speed checked.
November.
Hello, I was just wondering if you were hungry.
No, go away. I'm about to land.
No problem. Do give me a call if you change your mind, though.
Camera crew sees for landing.
768, we're vacated runway 08.
Right, runway 08 is vacated. So remember, we want a nice long rollout.
Overhead Passix on the RNAV 08, we're maintaining 160 so 160 to 4 DME.
That's 4 miles, so let's manage the speed. Stockholm traffic, Eurowings 4236 is 3 mile final for the RNAV runway 08. They don't need to know what approach I'm doing, but never mind. Landing checklist, cabin secured, go around altitude is 1,500 feet, ECAM memo, landing no blue, 1,000 feet. That is a gorgeous sight. Really glad we're doing this approach today. Little crosswind from the right. Autopilot R5 control. There's the red nose that came in, look, just taxiing.
100 above.
Look at the rainbow as well, top right of the corner.
Minimum.
Continue. This is definitely my favourite approach to this airport.
200. 100. 50. 40. 20. Retard. 5.
Okay, so we've got spoilers for a screen. Manual brakes. And remember, we've got a lot of traffic behind us. We can only get off at the end, so I'm not slowing down rapidly just yet.
Calling Bridge 5.
Right, let's get off. Welcome to Stockholm, Ellie. Yeah. What a gorgeous approach that was. Rainbow to greet us as well.
The crew will now commence preparing the aircraft for deboarding. Can passengers please remain in your seats with your seatbelts?
Stockholm traffic, runway 08 vacated.
You may now turn on your phones and electronic devices. Thank you for choosing to fly with us today, and please consider becoming a channel member to receive extra benefits on your future flights with us. Thank you, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Right, we get a nice taxi back now. Textures on this airport look really nice on the ground. So, giveaway is coming up. Stick with us if you want to win a copy of this airport. I highly recommend flying here just now. The clouds just look amazing. Paul, I prefer the taxi steering since version 2. Yeah, I found it a lot better. A lot better. Right, normally we'd start the timer now, do a single engine taxi countdown from 3 minutes, but I want to do the replay, and I don't want to do the replay with just one engine. Fenix aircraft really doesn't like that, so we won't do the single engine taxiing, but otherwise, normally we'd have plenty of time to do it. Stockholm traffic, Eurowings 4236, taxiing now via X-ray, X-ray 3, Zulu to enter ramp Bravo Charlie, stand 38. Matt's performance looks fine, yeah, hopefully you can see that yourself. What's just binged now? Side stick, go away. Is that Dark Fury that's just come in? Loving the spray. That's awesome. That's really nice. Bit fast.
Established runway 08.
High-speed taxi approved. Right, let's see what the signage is like here, because we want to vacate left on X-ray 3 in a minute. Let's not miss it.
And Skyline 141, we are reducing final approach, please.
Martin never knew there was water spray. Obviously, only when it's raining.
Vacated 08.
Right, so I think X-ray 3 is just here. Let's check it out in a moment. Yeah, there we go. X-ray 3 comes across here. Nice signage. Terminal looks good. Ground vehicles knocking around as well. That's what we like.
But no 72 November landing runway 08.
Don't know where the bottom half of my menu's gone. There we go. See, that aircraft just looks really, really high, doesn't it, for the approach? But he's not. He's got a way to go yet. We're not going to see him though now. Gorgeous looking airport. Haven't flown here for such a long time, actually. In fact, the last time I landed here, there was a big dint in the runway. Do you remember? Had to be a fix from FlightSim.to to fix that. However, it seems ORBX have taken care of that, so that's good.
All under traffic, Scandinavia 19 Lima taxi X-ray Whiskey Zulu.
Sadly, ORBX can do nothing about the suicidal tug drivers. Right, where are we going? This is Zulu Hotel. I think that's us, actually. We want Zulu Golf, so that's the next one. Our parking stand's over here. Turn the tax lights off, don't need it.
November runway 08 located.
Never, does that doesn't say Ryanair.
One short final landing runway 08.
Oh, that's sad. Wow, I bet that's got some cracking views of the airport from that hotel. That's it. Me and my lad, we're only going to stop here. Right, here's our...
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated until the captain turns off the seatbelt.
There we go. That's our
we will start deboarding and you'll be able to
stand.
leave the aircraft. Thank you.
Can't wait to check out the replay on this. I bet the passenger view looks stunning. We'll check out the replay and I'll open up the giveaway as well for our lander. Marty seems to be performing alright. You know, we've got a lot of heavy weather around. We've got quite a few aircraft as well been rendered from VATSIM and vPilot. And stop. Job done. Oh, there we are, guys. Welcome to Stockholm, our lander. Now, before I run the replay, should we just go and have a quick look? I'm going to keep the engines running because obviously I want to do the replay, which isn't quite so good without engines. Right, let's go and have a little look around, shall we?
One runway 08 vacated.
So I'll walk up the jetway, if I can actually get in it. Into the terminal. There we go. Oh, this is nicely detailed. And again, this I don't mind this kind of detail in an airport like this because you actually see it. You know, as you're coming in, you can actually see it. So it's not sort of wasted frames, so to speak. That's where's our aircraft? Oh, it's over there. I've missed the gate. That's gate 40. But yeah, there you go. So yeah, they've actually done a really neat job because, as I say, you can actually see all that stuff, and it is massive, this airport, isn't it? Tug drivers knocking about, pulling baggage carts. We can't actually go down there, can we? I wouldn't have thought so. How many terminals does this place have? Is it? That's Terminal 2. Is it just they got it's got, is it 5 terminals this place has got? Oh wow, chandeliers. I've never been to this one in real life, so I can't claim its accuracy. Maybe your guys will perhaps know. I love that they've got. It's not. Is it a hotel? It's not a hotel. This is it. Where am I thinking of the right place? There's a 747 hotel somewhere. It's not this one, is it? But that is a nice little touch. I love the fact we've got plenty of aircraft vehicles just driving around as well. That's what adds to it, to the effect for me. I love seeing a busy airport. Oh, Dennis, is it a hotel? It is that one. Oh man, look at that view. How awesome does that look? We couldn't have asked for better weather for our approach today. This control tower seems like it's absolutely miles out. And it is sort of briefly modelled as well. So that'd be a nice view if you were VATSIM controlling. Actually, that'd be really neat if you were VATSIM controlling. But yeah, that is nice. And obviously what we've got over here, or miles over here, there's another runway, isn't there? There it is. So this is the runway I've usually landed on. And then got lost taxiing to the main airport. But yeah, nicely done with what I'd say is a perfect balance of detail and performance. So, shall we have a look at a replay then? That looks great. Let's have a look at a replay, and we'll open up the giveaway as well. Let's just hop back in there. Let me stop the replay from recording, and then we'll check that out. Oops, self-loading cargo unhappy because I've just thrown them through time and space. Okay, so courtesy of ORBX, they have given us a copy of this beautiful Arlanda airport to give away today, so that is indeed what we are about to do. I'm going to open that up in a second. Don't enter just yet. You do need to be a subscriber to the channel to be able to be in with a chance of winning. So you can now enter, and to enter, simply type into the chat the ICO code, which is Echo Sierra Sierra Alpha, and that's it. You're entered. Whilst we do that, we will check out the landing here at Arlanda. A nice little bit of decrabbing again needed to touch down because of the little crosswind that we had. Fenix handles it beautifully now. And reminder, if you haven't done so already, then please do hit the like button on the stream. And a massive thanks again to ORBX for providing the 2 airports today for us to fly from and to. The weather, just, I can't get over how good the weather is. It's just beautiful. And it's beautiful because it's not beautiful. It's rainy and drizzly, and I'm sure if you're actually there in Stockholm in real life at the moment, you're thinking this summer's awful. But from a flying point of view, it's looks gorgeous. And we got to do an approach that we don't normally do, which is even better. This part of the world has had a sim update as well, hasn't it? Now, cool, thank you for subscribing. And remember, guys, this is my last stream now for, it'll be well over a week before the next one as I go away on holiday, early hours tomorrow morning, so sure you won't miss me too much. I'll be thinking of you all when I'm sat on that Airbus A320 tomorrow. Julie Charlie might take the PC with you on holiday. Yeah, I'll let you explain that to my wife. That's the view I was waiting for. That looks awesome. J-Hog, if it's delayed, that's not so much of a problem. There's no transfers on our flight tomorrow, so hopefully we should just get there without issue. I love the dirty detail underneath those Fenix spoils. The sun's just coming out as well to finish it as well. Okay, so bit of an outside view for the landing, and what we'll do is when we touch down, we'll run the giveaway. So if you haven't entered yet, you've got until we touch down, and then we'll roll it. Remember, you need to have a an ORBX account, and you just need to get in touch with me as soon as possible if you are the winner, and we'll sort out a copy of Stockholm for you. But yeah, here it comes, the winner of Stockholm Airport is, and we'll roll it as we touch down. Oh, congratulations to channel member Elliot. Elliot, mate, congratulations. You can relax this weekend after your morning broadcasts. Well done, mate. Thank you for supporting us. Get in touch, mate, and I'll get you sorted out with that. Fantastic. Well then, guys, that just leaves me to say some thank yous. A massive thanks to ORBX for providing our airports for today to fly to and from, and of course the giveaway copies as well. We know ORBX do amazing series for flight simulation, so big thanks to them on our showcase stream, and to those of you who have supported us as well for the flight this afternoon. Thank you for your all your super chats and channel membership donations. Thank you so much, and as always to our EasyJet Sim Pilot channel members, thank you as well. That's it. I'm now officially on holiday. I will be back not next week, week after, but I'm sure I'll be knocking around on Discord as long as the Wi-Fi at the hotel's good. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great week, and I will see you all again on the next one. Bye bye, everyone. Bye bye.
Retard.